Hey, I'm Patrick, and once again, welcome to this video. Now, hey, if you're using the Uncanny Owl Toolkit in LearnDash, you might be using the Resume button, and it's a really great button, and they were the first to do it. So I've been using it for quite a while, and I still do, even though LearnDash has kind of like a replacement or another option that you can use in its place, but I really like this one. So this is the page here, and it shows basically how you would go ahead and grab the short code, and then you would like put it on a page like so. So here's a page. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of these, and I have the course ID is set to match each one of these courses. This one is the Counting Crows, and then we have the U2, and then we have the Who, and finally we have the Beatles course. So when you actually view this course, this page, and I'll open this link in a new tab and go to the new tab, we get the status. And if these courses have been started and have steps, this is going to give you a button. And the label on the button, as you see, is resume. And it'll go ahead and resume like to where you last left off. That's great and super. That's really helpful. But I've carried it a bit further. So what I've done is I've made, for instance, a course grid. And on the course grid, I'm using the Uncanny Owl resume code in the background, but I'm changing things. Instead of saying resume here, I'm saying continue. And if they completed the course, instead of saying resume, I've said completed. And if they haven't started the course yet, in other words, there's no step and there would be no resume button that would come back just as an empty string or blank, I've got this to say start. So this is all fine and good, and it works pretty well. So not only does the label change, but the links change. And it's all basically in step or synced with the Uncanny Owl code. Now, I even carried that a bit further because someone posted a question today about putting a start button on courses. And yeah, you could do that, and you could put a short code or wrap it in some button in a short code to protect it so it only appears once and all that kind of stuff. But I think a better way to do it would be simply to write a snippet of code. So that's what I've done here. And so that by writing a snippet of code and using this snippet, you never ever have to edit any course and put in any buttons or URLs or any shortcodes. It's all done automatically because what you really want to save yourself a lot of trouble. And if you're going to be doing it on one course, you'd want to be doing it on all courses. So why would you want to edit individual courses and set stuff up? This is a perfect example of using a snippet. So I'm going to go into my profile, which here I'll go edit my profile, click on that, and open my profile in a new page, in a new tab, and go to the tab. Now, when I go to my profile, I can see that, for instance, I have a Beatles course, and look, that one's completed. So I'm going to go ahead and just right-click here and open this link in a new tab, go to the new tab, and then I'm going to go ahead and see what we have here. Here's the Beatles course. Now, since it's completed, I have a little thing here called completed, and if I inspect it with my console and bring this over, you see that here is the div I've added with my shortcode. So it's a PFK hyphen or dash course dash completed, and you can style it any way you want. You see I've got some styles in there, and I'm kind of mimicking this kind of thing right here. But if the course hasn't been completed yet, let's go back and look at my profile, and here's one called Bob Marley. This has no steps at all, so I can go here and go open link in a new tab, click on the new tab. Now when I go to this new tab, this status should be different. This is the Start Course button, and it's smart enough to go to the first lesson in the course. So if I click on that, it goes to the first lesson in the course. So all the stuff is done automatically. So let's go one more step further and go to a course that may be in progress. Let me see if I have any. Well, I don't have any that I see, but if I go to details, click here, and maybe I go to like this, this, and this, and this, and then I save my changes, this hopefully will go to lesson 2. So I'm going to go ahead and update my profile, and that'll save my changes. And then if I go back here to that course here, which was the Counting Crows course, now I should click on that. And let's see what that says. It's going to say continue as opposed to start or as opposed to completed. This is smart, and it should just continue